Hello and welcome to It's Not So Lonely at the Top podcast. It's for business owners, leaders and high performers who know success can be both rewarding and challenging. I'm your host, Pete Rushmer, and each week I sit with brilliant people. They're people who have led, who have built, who have failed, who have recovered, grown and learned what leadership really takes behind the scenes. It's not a highlight reel conversation. We talk about decisions, doubts, pressures, purpose, resilience, and the lessons that shape us. Leadership doesn't have to be lonely with the right conversations, and that is all it takes to remind you you're not the only one carrying the weight. Let's get into it. Welcome guests. I'm joined today by Atiq Rehman, the founder and director of Unspoken. His passion is to unite communities through the simple yet profound power of kindness and compassion. He believes the world is often marked by division, and Unspoken stands as a beacon of unity, a place where kindness transcends all boundaries and differences. Atiq works in communities, schools and businesses, help promote positive mental health and talking about real world issues. Absolute pleasure to have you join me on the podcast today, Atiq.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Did I miss anything? What did you do other than that, man?
Thank you very much. It's beautiful.
Yeah, all good. So we're going unscripted today, right?
We are.
We're just gonna flow with it. So before we went and got the camera rolling, you were telling me a story about Britain's Got Talent. So we need to talk about that. What an experience that is. I want to ask you about. We're going to be talking about mental health, like what's going on in the world at the moment. And I know, as you said, you do keynote speaking in various different locations, and you often even talk about Muslims, religion, terrorism, bombs, grooming, mental health. So we've got a whole raft of things that I want to ask you about.
Of course, you fire away.
Where do we start, man? Where do we start?
Wherever you want to start. You can ask me anything you want. And the best thing about this whole thing is, even as a Muslim born here, and why it works, because I'm very open to anything you want to ask. There's a lot of questions people don't want to ask you because they don't want to offend you. Or they think, can I ask that? Will it come out to be like, am I racist or not? Everybody is entitled to their opinion, you know? But you have to have respect and speak about it in a manner where you don't hurt people. But everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Sure.
You know, and we live in such a world right now. It's chaos. It's madness out there. If we're not going to speak about, nobody's going to tell me about my religion. I live it. I breathe it. You know? So I know what it's like to be a Muslim. And when I see things that people do under the name of Islam or Muslims and they're hurting people, it hurts me, man. I'm thinking this is not religion. You're barbaric. You're inhumane. So we run with this, you know? And the amount of abuse I get on a daily basis on online and offline, you know, it's crazy.
Wow, man. So I'm going to start with a question, which is, what is it like to be Muslim in this country?
You know what? I was born in the country. You know, I'm British, right? And home is home. I love home. I travel a lot, you know, through charities, through holidays, and I always miss home. Because this is where I was born. My upbringing was so beautiful. I grew up with every race, religion, colour and creed. We said, we did things. We used to go around people's, like your friends' houses, you swore, and then mum would tell you off, give you a little clip around the ear roll. Try doing that now. Can't do that now. So and my father is my hero. Like we've been brought up with such respect. We were elders, called people uncle and stuff like this. So England has always been my home. And this is why when I see madness going around, it kind of really upsets me.
Sure.
England's beautiful. This is why I work so hard. I break my back. And most of my work is in the UK.
Sure. Okay. So tell me about like where you grew up and your experience growing up then. What happened? Tell me about Atiq.
I grew up in Peterborough all my life. Then I decided I wanted to go to uni. I wanted to go to drama school. So I went to drama school. Excellent. Things were absolutely great. And then I was, I had a really good friend of mine. She was amazing. Absolutely an amazing, amazing girl. And on my 21st birthday, she passed away. One of my very good close friends of mine. And that kind of rattled me a lot. Because I wasn't religious. I was born a Muslim, but I wasn't praying. I wasn't doing any of that, them kind of things. So I was out and about with the lads. And it really, really messed my mental health up badly. You don't know where to reach out to do what we want to do. So I gave up. So I gave up. I came home and I said, you know what, Dad, I can't do this anymore. Because I'm not into it. I don't want to do it anymore. You lose that kind of a will to live. So you come home and I got involved with some of my cousins and friends and we set up a charity called Children of Adam. Children of Adam, local charity. And we all gave £10 each in and we started feeding the homeless. And then somebody goes, can you do a talk in school? Then we went to schools. Then we went to other places. Registered in 2010. And now it's probably one of the biggest charities in Peterborough.
Amazing. And so it's, and it feeds homeless people.
Feeds homeless people. It does domestic violence work. They do work all over the world with orphans and building houses. And, you know, it's an amazing charity. Really, really good. I had to step away from it. I did 10 years of it because I kept on flying out and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, this doesn't feel right anymore. And I'm losing my voice because with Charities Commission and what they turn around and say, you can't say this, you can't say that. The law says, and I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to be I wanted to be free, like an eagle, and say what I want to say and save people and not fill in hundreds of forms before you can save someone. You know, I just want to do things. And with charities, you have to be very careful of what you say, what you do, where the money comes in, which I understand, but it wasn't for me.
And what, so 21, you come back from drama school, drama university, and obviously set up the charity Children of Adam, and then you've done that for a while, and then that's led you to now do what you do now, yeah?
And then I was just losing my voice because I only knew, I just went to a school. And thank, the Mr. Wilson, proper sound teacher. He's my teacher from school.
I saw something about that on your socials recently. Yeah,
what a wonderful guy. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for him. And he always said to me, look, I'm going to introduce you to your voice and I'm going to introduce you to that stage. You need to be out there, dude. This education shit ain't for you. You know, really and truly saying to me, you're dumb. You're not really into this. Do what you're good at. And then I saw this clip. I was watching a podcast, and I don't know who it was now, but she said, you have to find a skill. And this has been with me ever since. You have to find a skill, and you have to know what you're good at. Then you have to find a way how to make money from it. Then every day becomes a payday and a play day, and you never work again in your life.
Nice.
And I live by that, and I don't work. Even if I do 16 hours a day and I'm battered, I think my wicked, we saved so many lives today. It's the biggest buzz in the world, you know?
I love that. And so I've heard you say that you've saved lives today. Is that your purpose?
Yes. I think with saving lives, meaning making somebody smile, paying for someone's shopping, making them laugh, people in a dark place, it kind of helps me too. It's more for myself, you know? I kind of bounce back off people getting better. Especially when there's things are hard sometimes. Especially with this little girl that we just recently, out the blue, I was in Morrison's. I was in Morrison's and I'm walking around and I see there's a little girl. She's got a tubes in her nose. In her nose, something like that, right? But she come running and she knocked into me. And the mum goes, sorry. I said, no problem. So how you doing? I said, you all right? Had a little with the little one and stuff like that. And her mum was all that, but she was all emotional. She was quite teary at that time. I said to her sister, you good, man? You don't have to. She said, I recognise you. She said, you're the guy from that wall, aren't you? My beautiful people. I said, yes, I am. I said, you good? I said, the little one okay? And then she starts crying. I go, sister, are you good? She's end of life. She's only found out yesterday. She's end of life. But she goes, I want to take her to America. I want to go to Disneyland. I said, okay. She said, is there possible that anybody that goes to loans, anybody that's got a loan that could give me a little bit of a loan?
Sure. Because
I could pay it back on a monthly basis, but I haven't got that kind of money.
Sure.
I said, okay, well, let's talk about it. So we did our bit. We had a little conversation. I said, let me find out and we'll deal with it. So I ran my uni lot up. They're quite loaded, all of them are. And they're really the most biggest hearts in the world. So I said, this is what's happened, man. And they go, you know what? They hate my hair. So I had an afro, yeah? They go to me, I tell you what, you take your hair off like you normally had a bald head. You shave your hair. We'll give the sister 10 grand. I was at the barbers. I've gone to the barbers. I said, what? They go, wicked. So we did all of it. So it's all on social. So we did all of it, cut my hair, went to the house, and I sat with her. I go, sister, I found something for you. But then you got to speak to my friends. They want to speak to you. So while they're on the FaceTime speaking to her, she goes, who are these guys? I go, they're my university friends. I said, look, we need your bank details, and it's only going to cost you 20 quid a month. She said, what do you mean? I said, they're going to give you 3 grand, whatever. She didn't know nothing. Soon as the 10 grand landed in an account, I go, have you got it? And then I said to the lads, you tell her, the girls to tell her. So we don't want the money back. Honestly, that little girl was jumping up and down. She's 10 years old, just doing her own little thing. She started crying. And I thought, she's got 2 months left to live, right? 2 months left to live, right?
Yeah, man.
And my life carries on. I'll grab my hair back again.
Sure.
But you've got this beautiful little picturesque girl jumping up and down, hair's beautiful. And then when they've gone on a holiday, they FaceTime me. And they were happy, but she looked like a completely different girl.
Mm-hmm.
All lost weight, hair was falling out, patches everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, and the mother said to me, she'll never be able to repay you back.
Of course.
Never, ever, ever to repay you back, because we've had the best time of our life. And if Jesus wants this to happen, Atiq, I'm a woman of faith, then let it be. But this was the best way to be with my daughter. We've laughed and laughed. We've had sweets in bed, and we've never giggled this much, and everything's been beautiful. So if she dies on the way back home, I will be a happy mother. But I'm forever in debt with you. I said, you're my sister. I said, whatever happens, you're my sister, and I will support you with whatever you're going to do. These are the things I live for. I did not know I was going to meet somebody in the Morrisons, and then in the next evening I'll have no hair. You know, I loved my hair, but sometimes I always put others before me. What can I do to make your life a little bit better?
Sure.
You know, even opening a door for somebody and seeing anybody elder. Oh, madam, you look really beautiful today. She said, what? She look really nice. You all right? She said, son, I haven't heard that for 10 years. I said, what? She goes, I haven't heard that for 10 years. Just that little moment is so priceless. And you think to yourself, I did that. Because you have to have confidence.
Yeah.
And the problem is now, everything is Taliban, terrorists, pedophile, get out. Because you hear it every day on a post. You're always hearing it. Go back to your country, go back here. You don't belong here. And it gets you sometimes. And you think to yourself, no, I'm better than that. Because I'm not. All of these things that you've listed, I'm with you. I'm with you. I disagree with all of these things. But that's not me. You know?
I hear you. Where does that confidence come from? You know, like, I'd love to have the confidence to just, you know, go and like talk to people the way you speak to them. How do you find that? Where does that come from?
I think it's a gift. My dad's like that. My family are like that. My dad's very confident, very popular guy. You know, he'll go into a room, man, and people will be laughing. My dad's is a very, very like entertaining kind of guy. He's always been like that. And this is our DNA. And my dad's always cared for people, you know? Look after your neighbor, look after them. Have you been to see your nan? He's a very caring guy. And I think with that, and as I said, everybody's born with a set of skills. I learned years later that I've got the biggest mouth in the world and a big heart. How can I use this? And in 4 years, I've got like a mural in town. I've been on TV. I've done news. I've done, you know, beautiful things. And it will continue to happen. Yeah.
Tell me about the mural. What's I heard you mention it before. Tell me about the mural.
You've seen it outside the brewery tap, right? Opposite the car park of brewery tap, where the Waitrose is. That big wall, it's that colourful brewery. There's a guy hugging the homeless guy. And it's got on there, hello, my beautiful people. That's me on there hugging the homeless guy.
I love that, man.
You seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah. I didn't realise it was you. I didn't realise it was you, man.
Nathan, the artist.
Yeah, I know Nath. Yeah.
So Nathan's a wonderful guy.
Yeah.
Wicked brother. So this guy said, look at you, got a wall. We've got something for you. I'm going to do something for you. It's not going to cost you nothing. We've decided we're going to do something for you. What are you talking about, man? And I thought they're going to put Unspoken, like Unspoken, New Voice for Kindness. And I didn't even know about it. So when they started doing it, I was still thinking, what's he doing? Only when they started coming, I thought, that looks like the picture from the One Show. So we was on the one show. They followed us doing this project that we did called Good Deeds 24. Never been done in the history. So we did good deeds for 24 hours. Mental health in London, feeding the homeless, coming back, just all kinds of beautiful stuff. And there was 80 of us that did it. We got a coach given to us. It was beautiful. So we do it every year now. So the one show followed us. They said, we're gonna document this.
Nice.
So they put it, the 5 minutes of it, they put it on TV. Then I was looking at it, then I thought, oh my God. Then one night I went there with my dad, and I looking at it in the evening, I thought, Dad, how? Like, how did this happen? He's crying, I'm crying. It was the most emotional moment of my life. He goes, I don't even know. Then he remembered in my mind when my maths teacher, because I failed my maths. It's on the socials as well. I was talking to my teacher about it, and he goes, I go, sir, I got a D in maths. I retook it and I got an E. I did worse. I said to Miss, what happened here? She goes, E means excellent. She goes, E means excellent. And I thought, that's what it means there. God rest her soul. And if she saw that today, she would have said, E means excellent. You know?
I love that.
I love my teachers, man. They've always been like, I've been kind of lucky. I've got beautiful people around me.
Sure.
And I get emotional, man. It's like, you know, when I think about things like this is no acting. This is no like, this is real. And when I'm talking, it happens. It just, something happens and you just think, what's going on here?
Nice.
I did a talk in London and two guys, he goes, you know what, Atiq, I've not cried for 10 years, you know. I've held it and you've spoken and it's just, I can't stop.
Yeah. I love that, man. And like, what would you say? Because a lot of men particularly have been brought up to, you know, boys don't cry and that kind of stuff, man. And you've just like let it out and not even bothered. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I disagree with it so much. I think that men should cry. Men should show their emotions, and also everybody shouldn't expect a man to be a certain type of a person. Yeah, we're strong. We look after the home. We look after the children. We do all of them kind of things. But we got feelings too, dude. Loads of men commit suicide because they've got nobody to talk to. Homeless people just round the corner from here, literally a couple of minutes away from here. He goes, man, I don't want your food today. Talk to me, mate. So what? Just chat to me, man. I said, no problem, let's talk. Spend about an hour just talking to me. Don't want no food. Homeless people get food, but they will always get food, but they won't get your time. That's one thing that nobody in the world can pay for is time, because you ain't got it. No multi-million-pound guy can turn around and say to you, do you want another hour of your life? I'll get you. You can't buy time. So what you're giving to them is something that you'll never get back. This is why I'm a strong believer of don't waste your time. Stop scrolling, do something with your life, do something active. You know, time is going so fast, it's unbelievable. You know, look at the year. It was only January. It felt like yesterday.
I know, yeah.
And we're already, the half the year's already gone.
Mate, totally understand. Let's pick up. So we've touched a bit on the mental health. I want to just pick up on the religion side of things. So I asked earlier what's it like being a Muslim in this country. So I know you speak about terrorism and bombs and that kind of thing. How do you find that? Do people tell you you're a terrorist, or and like how do you see that sort of preconception around Muslim or Islam being bad?
The media do a fantastic job of portraying this image about how Muslims look and they're really horrible people. But you have to live it to experience that this is wrong. And I'll tell you why. I put a post up, right? And I paid for somebody's shopping. This was 7 months ago. 7 months ago, I do it every month. Pay for someone's shopping, put it on your thing. This is not for clout. 10 people do the same thing. Make older people happy, hug them up, and pay for their shopping. Next morning, I woke up and my following has gone up for some reason. And I've got so many comments on this video. I mean, it's gone viral. Pedophile, get out of this country. You're this. And it's gone on and on and on. I thought I should have stopped now. No, it went on and on. Then a week later, it's gone on again on somebody else's page. Beware of terrorists. Now they're attacking our nans in Asda. It was Morrison's.
No way.
And it's gone on headlines. I'm thinking, what? I've had to look at that video again. Have I done something wrong? He's used somebody else's card. He probably raped her when he went out. He probably robbed her. I'm going, you imagine that for so many months, going on and on and on and on and on. But I've made a lot of friends out of it too. Because the people that didn't know about it, because I'm tackling them again. I said, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. You say Bismillah in every video. It means in the name of God. Mm-hmm. You probably say, when you're having fun, you say, oh, Jesus. Mm-hmm. It's just in the name of God, that's all it means. And then on that, it calmed down a little bit when I put I said the Quran, what I follow, says two beautiful things. There's loads of them. One of them is look after your neighbor, not your Muslim neighbor. Mm-hmm. Number two, the best amongst you are the ones who benefit others, not Muslims only. I have to look after you. God's going to punish me. You can be black, brown, green, ugly, smelly, whatever. I have to look after you. Number three, the biggest quote ever that I live by, if you save a life, it's like you've saved the whole of mankind. If you hurt a life, it's like you've hurt the whole of mankind, not a Muslim life. So if I go and hurt an English guy or I do terror or a bomb, you're doomed, dude. You're going to hell. God's going to punish you. And I'm talking to Muslims. I'm talking to these people who are doing these things in the name of Islam. It's not allowed. We have to, when religion came, it came to all mankind. And I want to make this very clear. No religion in the world promotes hate or evilness. It's us. Mm-hmm. Broken people play broken records. That's all it is. If this is a way of making money. Like, for example, if Abdul went and nicked a bike, that would make a lot of noise. But if Paul did it, doesn't matter, man, his mental health is gone, he's only a junkie, he nicked a bike. It don't sell. Yeah. Do you understand me? I do. So I'm up against this all the time. For the very first time in my life, England does not feel like my home anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I was out the other day, just doing the homeless run in the morning, walking towards my car, and I got started on. I recognise you, you're this, you're that, you're a paedophile. I said, what? I said, good morning, mate. You good? I see all your stuff online. I said, you can't. If you follow my stuff online, you be wearing one of my hoodies. You can't be following my page. Sure. Then you got another guy, I don't even know what his name was. He's got a really big following. And he's from, obviously, football hooliganism, this, that, and the other. I went and laid flowers when somebody died in London. He was a dustbin man. He died, got murdered or something. And I went and paid my respects, did that, I came back and I put it on social media to show my respects. And the guy said, he goes, I might get a lot of stick for this. But he goes, Allah looks all right on his page. I want to follow him. He's probably from the EDL or whatever. Proper sound guy. Yeah. Proper sound guy. And I've challenged so many racist people that are now in my team. Mm-hmm. They're wearing our brand. They come around, we eat together. It's one conversation. Mm-hmm. It's a hard conversation. Mm-hmm. But I said, what is your problem? Let's talk about it. I don't agree with the things that are going on in this country. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with grooming. I don't agree with people getting hurt. I don't agree with people bombing people. Mm-hmm. I am with you.
Sure.
So let's talk about something different then. Mm-hmm. They're going, what? I'm with you. I'm with you. Mm-hmm. I want to stand shoulder to shoulder and I want to protect children. This is why I've got involved with Raise the Age campaign with Lauren.
Yep.
If it wasn't for that campaign and I didn't see her video, she would never become my sister. She's actually like my sister.
Amazing.
We have connected so well. Lauren is probably one of the most amazing people on the planet, you know. And you imagine that. Mm-hmm. Simon Cowell, lifestyle. She doesn't need to speak to people like us. We're just the average Joe. Mm-hmm. But honestly, her heart is beautiful. Once we started this campaign and it went through to the parliament, she goes, we need to talk, Atiq, we've done it. So we spoke and I was in the car, we were speaking on the phone. The first time I spoke. She goes, I want you to come down to Britain's Got Talent. I want you to come to the live show. Mm-hmm. So what? She goes, I've got to meet you. I've got to meet you. We've got to meet each other. That's how we ended up on Britain's Got Talent. I met Simon, I met her. And again, you know this thing about statuses where they're celebrities and they're involved with all these multi-million people. I tell you what, She's an average person, just like me and you, and she's got the biggest heart in the world. And if it wasn't for her, I'd never be involved with this campaign. It opened up my world, actually, because I look after children anyway. But I never knew that this thing called the ban or the restrictions and how toxic is social media for children, right?
Sure.
Only when I've gone into this world, I've learned a lot. I've actually learned a lot to say, hang on a minute, this is poison. So big shout out to Laura, man. Like, what a sister. She's amazing.
Yeah. So this is Lauren Cowell, who is Simon Cowell's wife, right? Yeah. How did you meet her? How did that come about?
She come up with my FYP because I do a lot of charity stuff, and she must have used a couple of words, and it pinged up on my FYP on my For You page.
Okay.
And I thought, I recognize her. So I pressed on the video to have a look, and she spoke about this whole raise the age. So I clicked on raise the age. Started looking at it. I thought, I could do a video too. I'm the best motivation speaker on the planet. I can do this. And I love children.
Sure.
So I did a video. I tagged her in. She shared it.
Wow.
God bless her, man. She didn't have to.
Yeah.
She shared it. And then this is how things were going on. Beautiful heart again. That's how this whole relationship started. Okay. And we become really close and everything. And I think to myself, you stay genuine. Because there's people out there that will like your stuff. They'll never like it. They'll never share it thinking, oh, he's a Muslim. If I like it, people are going to say, why are you supporting him for? Hang on a minute, dude. Have you seen my team? Have you seen who I roll with? Have you seen how many people are white and black and blue and green? My team, beautiful. I've united every race, religion, colour and creed under the banner of Unspoken, and I'm blessed, honestly. And I think in my team, there's about 3-4 Muslims.
Okay.
The rest of them are non-Muslims, and I tell you what, we've done some remarkable jobs. Nice. You imagine the whole world is on a chaos. Sorry, my ADHD's all over the place. I've got so many things to say.
It's okay.
Like, there's a hospital toy drop we did. Hospital toy drop 24. 3 girls died in Southport in a terror attack.
Sure.
Remember?
I remember.
Okay, beautiful 3 girls that should never have died. The whole world's on a chaos. It's gone buck wild.
Yeah.
I'll start with Jack.
How long ago was that? Last
Few
year?
years
2
ago.
Yeah, is it that long? Wow, okay.
I start with Jack and Andy, and I thought to myself, lads, I want to do something. They go, what do you want to do, man? I said, I want to do a toy drop. They go, okay, we'll do one. I go, no, 24 hours. I want to hit all the hospitals in the UK. You're ill. I go, no. They go, come on, they will do it. They said, we'll do it. We got vans together. We raised over £35,000 worth of toys in a month.
Wow.
Hit all the hospitals in the UK, went back to the hospital where they died, met all the nurses and everything. We joined the whole country together, giving toys out. Not one person said to me, oh, by the way, the toy that I'm giving you, make sure it goes to a white dude.
Yeah.
Make sure this goes to a Muslim or a Sikh No. They said, give the toys out, man. And the support was amazing. People were giving us vans. People were giving us money. David Lloyd's are wicked. They go, we'll do a toy drop. We'll let people come and drop toys off here. People are opening up their businesses and they know who I am. I don't hide who I am, dude. United the country together because I look for opportunities. There's a chaos going out there. How can I make this better? Instead of saying, you call me a packy and you call me a this. All right, cool. But we are going to talk after. We are going to have a curry, mate. And we're going to sort this. You can swear at me all day, every day. I'm still going to be kind to you because that's the way we got to go through life.
This episode of It's Not So Lonely at the Top podcast is brought to you by InSlap Mastermind and Coaching. If you're tired of trying to solve everything alone, this is your room. InSlap Mastermind brings together ambitious leaders who want to grow their business, level up their thinking, and build a like-minded community to support their growth. InSlat is strategy, it's accountability, it's growth and community with no fluff and no BS. To find out more, connect with me, Pete Rushmer, on LinkedIn or visit inslat.co.uk.
There's no point me arguing with you. If you're going to attack me, that's completely different. If you're a danger to me, that's completely different. But if you're going to swear at me and all that, no problem. I could take that. I've been into the roughest schools in the UK and I've turned them around. Everywhere I go, I make sure I leave it better. You know?
I love that, man. So, where do I go, man?
Sorry,
Your energy.
By the way, I've got ADHD. Superpower, and he's gonna get it today.
Oh, mate. Where's my question then? So, mate, I don't know where to go. I tell you what. Let's delve a little bit deeper into the Raise the Age campaign. So, Lauren Cowell, did she start the Raise the Age campaign?
I think there's a whole team of them.
Yeah, okay. So there's a team of them. Lauren Cowell is obviously highly involved in it, Simon's wife. And I want you to tell us, so you haven't just explained to us, tell us about the Britain's Got Talent experience. Tell us about, so you tripped down to Britain's Got Talent. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we got there and she said, look, you're on Simon Cowell's production guest list. And me and Andy went. So we went. And from the moment that we went there, people don't realize this either. When we got there, from the security, from the production management, through everything in there is proper nice. If you're disabled and you've got learning disabilities or you've got autism, there's a separate queue and they look after you. They give you like a little badge. You go in there, they look after you. They treat people so nice. Mm-hmm. And I tell you what, I was, when I spoke to Simon, I said, I speak to Simon. Excuse me, probably took me on the stage, spoke to Simon. And I said, years ago, 2015, your mum died. 2015. His mum died. We was in the charity world then. And he broke down on TV. So we did a little charity thing. We paid for some orphans. We just gave some food to some poor people on behalf of of his mother. And then I messaged him then on thingy, saying he might receive this. It might make him happy. Like, we're doing something for your mum. And obviously he gets millions and millions and millions of whatever. You never saw it. So this is what I was saying in his ear. And he was like, what? And he went like this. It was so grateful, so grateful. And I said, we continue doing things for mum. And the way Simon's portrayed out there is not like that. He's probably one of the most kindest people around. Mm-hmm. He's so nice. And again, Lauren took it upon herself and she's actually made me feel like family. I was next to her. We were sitting together, you know, and it was the most it was like a dream. Like, I'm looking around thinking, how'd you get here? Mm-hmm. Like, how did you get here? And I had something really close to me. I've had beads for years and years and years. And sometimes you got to let these things go. So I gave it to her. And she goes, I'm not. I just said, you're taking it. You're my sister, man. Like, you've opened up a big door here for me. Mm-hmm. You know, you've opened up a big door here for me. And what she does is, even today, she's done a video today. And again, she wakes up every day. Children. Did you know that in TikTok in Japan, they don't show these kind of things? Why are we not doing it? She's on it she's on it. And that shows you passion, man. That shows you how much passion and how much love she has for children. And in that kind of world, what do you need? You've got everything in the world. Mm-hmm. But she decided, you know what? No, I want to do this. She's plugged me in. Mm-hmm. How amazing is that?
Yeah.
You know, amazing. And hopefully I pray that, you know, this journey continues. And I said to Lauren, me and you are going to save the world. She's like, I mean, we're going to save the world, Atiq. That's what we want to do, man.
Fair play. So tell me, you met Simon and then you had 10 minutes on stage during a break?
Yeah, we were doing the whole thing. We did a talk. But the main thing is, like...
What did you speak about?
Unity, to raise the age. Like, I met so many people there that followed us back. All my job was that day. Yes, I was excited. I was happy. I was there. I spoke to people. I did the whole thing. Mm-hmm. But the main thing was I had to speak to everybody about raise the age. Nothing to do with Unspoken.
Okay.
Because I went in for a different purpose. Yeah. I went in as Lawrence and Simon's guest. And because I was there for a purpose, the live shows were amazing. Mm-hmm. But everybody that I spoke to, I said, follow Raise the Age, follow it, help us get this ban, get these restrictions done. And honestly, I spoke to so many people. I got upset as well. Because I said, look, man, you don't need to listen to this. And when everybody went, I spoke to the crowd again. So look, man, come back. Because there's people that said, look, please, follow Raise the Age, talk about it. It's a big campaign. Write your, hit the link, write your concerns, and let the government know that we are not going to stop until this restriction and this ban happens. Mm-hmm. Look what's happening with the children, dude. They don't know, you know, It's all good saying to your children, here's the iPad, give me 5 minutes. But you've given them a world of the unseen. They don't know, they're children. And I promise you this, one day, the same children that are on the internet, they're going to look at you and say, why didn't you save me? I was a kid. Why didn't you save me from these groomers? And people say to me, why did you not save me? It's going to come back and hit you in the face. Because they're going to say, we were children. I was only young, Dad. I was only young, Mum. Why didn't you knew the dangers of social media? You should have sorted this for us because you're my mum and you're my dad. They're going to say that to you because you've taken their innocence away from that child because you've not been a good parent. You've not been a great adult because we're sitting there thinking, oh, I've got to do this. Oh, here's the iPad. Oh, here you go. I'll use my phone. Download what you want. Give me 20 minutes. What? What are you doing? When was the last time you went through their phones? When was the last time you actually spoke to children and said, what are you good at? I do it in schools. They go, huh? What are you good at? What do you want to be? I don't know. And they've got their phones in their hands. I'm going, what do you mean you don't know? You're going to be leaving school soon. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a YouTuber. What do you mean maybe a YouTuber? What content are you going to do? Now there's a kid, he's talking a lot. He's quite confident. I said, you, come here on stage. Are you good at it? You're talking a lot. Come. He goes, I'm good. I said, come. Put him on stage. I said, go on. I said, you got 1 minute and I want you to make this audience believe in something that you believe in. Go on. 3, 2, 1, go. No confidence. No confidence. You haven't got that set of skills. You've only got it in your circle. High five. How you doing, man? You all right? Ha ha. Come. This is the real world. You're going to be challenged, dude. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to conduct yourself? Because everything now is ChatGPT. Oh, I know. I do it. I do it. I use it. It's not like I don't use it. AI. That's where the world is going. But we're forgetting our set of skills that God's given us, how to talk. Now we've got a rule. Anywhere we go out, the phones do not come with us. They stay in the car.
Okay.
I want to talk to you. Not want to look at you. We're all on the phones together. What's that?
Yeah.
Let's laugh. Let's joke. Let's talk. The phones stay in the car. I don't care. Nothing's going to happen. We're good. And if something happens, we can't stop anything happening. So that quality time with your family and your friends is so beautiful. I remember when I broke my phone for a week. I was praying to God, please let it be another 3 weeks. I don't want my phone back. Because I've got an excuse. I ain't got a phone. It was the best time of my life. Because my phone was not pinging. Nobody was ringing me. I wake up in the morning. I clear my WhatsApp in the morning. I wake up and I still got another 1,000 messages come through. Because people add you on chats and people add you on this, which is great. Sometimes I complain to my dad. Dad, you chose this life. You chose to be a superstar. Go and do it. Go and knock yourself out.
So he's got no sympathy for you.
Dad goes, you chose it. And I said to you, it's going to be a tough ride, Atiq. Saving the world ain't going to be easy. You want to put this on your shoulders? I'll back you. But don't ever complain. So, yeah, Dad, give me a hug, man. Give me a little hug, Dad.
So how's Saving the World going?
It's good, man. You know what? In 4 or 5 years, this is my 5th year in Unspoken. And I can't be more grateful. You know, I'm so grateful. I thank Allah, God, the most kind and the most merciful, every day that you've given me this platform where, you know, when you're walking on the streets, man, people want a picture, man. I never thought people want a picture with me. Like, what? It was quite weird at first. It's like, what? I'm with my mum and dad. I'm coming out of the doctors, and my dad goes, I swear these people keep looking at you, they're laughing and stuff. I said, Mum, don't worry about it, just go. And then they come and they go, can we have a picture? My dad goes, why do you want a picture with this ugly mug for? Have a picture with me. My dad goes, have a picture with me. They go, Uncle, we'll have a picture with you too. He's, look at him. And then we took a picture, whatever. Like, it's just weird. It's a world I never thought I would be in. But they recognize me for the work that I do. Then they want a T-shirt and a hoodie. They want to wear the brand. And, you know, even at the gym, at Definitions where I go to train, then I go to David Lloyd's, everybody's wearing them. Everybody's wearing, everybody's wearing Unspoken T-shirts. Because it's a movement. It's not a fashion brand. It's a movement to say, you know what? I'm part of this goodness. I'm part of this, you know, we are all family. And we all bleed the same. And I want to go out there and I want to help someone. I want to go pay for someone shopping.
Sure.
when I do this, I get so many messages after. She goes, some of the people go, I did this today. It's such a nice thing. Oh, I can't wait to do it again. Oh, one more so happy thing. What are you doing? It's brilliant. Honestly, if you ever get a chance to do it, I promise you, just randomly go.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it before?
What's that, sorry?
To pay for someone's...
I've not done it, no. I wouldn't have the confidence to go and do it.
Bro, do it. I'm challenging you.
Yeah.
I'm challenging you today to do it. Everybody's going to do this. I'm challenging them right now, yeah? Anybody, just go, even if it's a coffee, and say, look, I'm doing a good deed today. I don't want, just thank you. What's the reaction? They will look at you thinking, what? But why? Because people are not used to other people being kind. What's the catch? There ain't no catch. Have a good day. See you later. Bye. And they're baffled. Then they're going to go home. They're going to sit there thinking. The most emotional one was when I paid for this old lady's shopping. She goes to me, oh, that means I've saved this money. I can go and buy cat food. So what? She was going to go buy some extra cat food. Oh, what's like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? Like stuff like that, dude. There's so many things I could tell you. So many things I could tell you, man. Like even with...
How do you choose? How do you choose who's shopping?
So
you're gonna pay for?
the Morrison's is my regular place. So
Morrison's where? What?
In the Morrison's in Warrington.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I live there.
Yeah. Okay.
I live in Warrington Village. So the Morrison's, I use it all the time, and the management is so good, and also the cashiers.
Yeah.
So they look at you thinking, because they'll know who uses the most vouchers, who uses the most, you know when they collect coupons and stuff.
Yeah.
Old people, so they'll know. Oh, there's Margaret, Sam. They know them because they've been knowing them for years, and they'll nod at me saying, and I'll know, cool, and they're buzzing from it.
Yeah, and you rock up like because you have like cameras and everything.
No, it's
don't
my
you?
phone. It's my phone.
Just your phone. What a friend just recording you?
No, random customer.
Right, you just go. Oh, can you record
I
this?
said, I'm going to give you a guy. Can you just do this for me?
Yeah.
Because I could take 50 people with me. I could take 20 people with me.
Yeah, sure.
I could take my own family. But I want to go out there on my own to meet people. I went on a hike. So mental health hike, right? Mm-hmm. And I said, what's the point? I hate walking. I hate hikes. And I wanted to challenge myself, right? So I've rocked at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I said, I'm going to do something. Mm-hmm. So I've gone to do a hike in the lakes. And I thought, while I'm doing this, I'll do 2 hospital toy drops. Mm-hmm. Want to make it a purpose. And I'm going to speak to people when I'm on the way. So when on my own, my friends are laughing at me. Chad goes, how are you going to get there? So he helped me with the map and he helped me with helped me with everything. But I said, I'm doing it on my own. Gone in the hospitals and I met people. I said, can you record this for me? Yeah, no problem. Can you do this for me? No problem. I've gone on a hike. I've got lost. This couple are saying to me, where are you going, dude? You're going to get hurt. There's cows and all kinds of animals and you're not allowed to go there. Come this way. So now I've joined them and I've done the heading. They go, don't go. Come on with us. And they help me with the
Imagine
hike.
them going for a quiet hike and they've got you like, yeah.
And we had such a laugh.
I love that.
And then we were going, and then I said, look, this is my end now. I'm going to stop here. I'm not going to go to the end. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to speak to people and come back. So I sat down. There was an old lady sitting there. She's just looking, kicking her legs around. And I said to her, I go, this is beautiful, isn't it, madam? She goes, yeah. I go, even the smell of this shit is so nice. Her drink came out. She laughed so much. We're laughing. She, what did you say? I said, we're out in the open. I said, even the smell of this shit. I said, it's so nice to be out of the city. She said, what do you do? So we started speaking. She goes, what are you eating? I said, jam sandwiches. She goes, do you want to swap? All right then. So I gave her a jam sandwich and she gave me some sweets and stuff. So we just had this exchange and everything, yeah, we had a laugh. Then I looked at the packet, I go, madam, these are out of date. Are you trying to kill me or what? She goes, the date doesn't matter, they're all good, just eat them. just eat them. And it was so nice. We had such a good little crack with her. And we laughed and laughed and laughed. And I think that's why I want to go out there, because I want to meet people, on my own. Mm-hmm. So mostly I go out and I just want to challenge myself and just meet people, even if it's at the, anywhere, petrol stations, whatever. I just love people.
Nice. And what do you get from that? What is it, if you don't mind me asking, what is it you get from that? You know that feeling when you've challenged yourself, you've gone and paid for someone's shopping and they're really grateful. What is that for you then? Is that just life force? Is it just
it's my
energy?
religion, man. I promise you this, everything that I do is through the teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It's all through the teachings of what I learned, how to be kind, how to be respectful, don't talk to, all of these beautiful things I learned from it. And that kickback from what the biggest buzz is the whole world's against you, right? Muslims out there. Then you've gone and saved someone, or you've made someone's day, and thinking, that's beautiful. I'm fighting a war here, a mental war. Everywhere you go, people are looking at you, funny, this, that, and then they say, oh, Madam, you good? They're thinking, what did you just say? Because it's so bad now. It's a chaos. Even on my social media, I've lost quite a bit of a following ever since this march and stuff like this. But it doesn't matter. Because my following, if I've got 1 million followers or 10 followers, it doesn't matter. My content is going to carry on. You can like or not like my post. It doesn't matter. Because undercover, you are going to be happy because you're going to hear a lot of good stuff and you are going to benefit from it. So it doesn't matter. Nothing in the world's going to break me. I got a bulletproof mindset. I'm locked in and I got one mission only. Save lives while I'm saving myself.
Fair play, man.
And that is it. I'm going to try my best that no child ever self-harms. Nobody commits suicide just because they had nobody to talk to. No woman should be working 10 jobs to look after their children. We should be helping her. In our community, in where we live, we should be helping our neighbours. No neighbour should have their grass all growing up and they've got weeds out there and they've not been cleaned because the wife dies or the husband's died and they're on their own. We should be rocking up and cleaning their garden for them. Why they like that? Because they haven't got a spare £5, but I have. I can help you. If everybody thought like that in your areas, how beautiful will it be? And let's not talk about this colour. There'll be a day, I promise you this, there'll be a day where the colour of our skin won't define us. It'll be our hearts. It'll be like, I remember that dude. He was all right, man. He was a good guy, whatever. This is what you want to be known for.
For sure.
Why have we got this whole... And everybody should be celebrating other people's religions and cultures are coming together. I go out with my team. Say we go on a long journey. My non-Muslim friends will say, you need to pull up over to you need to pray soon. What? Stuff like this. All right, we're going to go... Right, lads, we're going to go get some food. Girls, where should we go? Let's go to the... Oh, wait there. We've got to find somewhere where it's halal food. What? I hear everything. And I appreciate it, but I say nothing. I could go to anywhere. If I go to a place where there's no halal food, I'll eat fish, I'll eat vegetarian stuff. No problem. I don't mind. Because everybody does their own thing. But when we come to a table, we're one. We respect each other's beliefs and what we do, right? This is what our journey should look like.
I see. I love that, man. What did you... I caught you say something about losing some followers due to a march. What's that about?
On the weekend, there was a march, wasn't there? There was that Tommy Robinson march. And I don't know, for some reason, I always lose a lot of following after that.
Really? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like there's a bit more hatred and a bit more like...
A lot more people. Before it's undercover, but now the people that you know, they'll ask you now, say, look at you, man, I can't agree with what's going on. I said, what do you agree with then? Let's have a conversation about it. And then the people are becoming a lot more fun. Even in my own circle, people won't talk to you no more. People won't do this. I've known them for years because they believe that, you're some kind of an illness or some kind of disease.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, no problem. We had a season. It was great. You move on, we move on.
Sure.
But let's not hate each other. If I ever see you or if I ever see your children, I'm still going to hug them up and love them. I'm their uncle, man. It's been like that for years. That ain't going to change. But if you don't want to do the same with me, no problem.
Sure.
I can't hold that against you because you've got an opinion. Your feelings have changed. I'm upset. Because I love you, man. You're my brother. But if that means that you believe in that side and I'm no good enough, then brother, no war, man. No hatred. You go and do your thing. But you will come back.
For sure. What do you think to the way the country's being run by the government and that kind of stuff? Do you get political at all?
No, I'm not political at all. I don't get into politics. I never have. I don't understand it. But what I do know, there is a massive problem. There is a huge immigration problem. There's a huge problem with grooming. There's a huge problem with illnesses in this country, and that can be fixed. I agree. I think people should be vetted. I think that people come from different cultures and backgrounds. For example, people that come from war-torn countries, most of their culture is guns. and knives. That's what their culture is. Nobody's stopping you doing that in your country. But when you come into the UK or anywhere around the world, in our religion, it says clearly, abide by the rules and regulations of the country. You can't move with that. If you break the law, God's going to punish you. You have to abide by the laws and regulations of the country. If you're not happy, you can go and move into another country. This country now has given us mosques, halal food places, open up your businesses, grow your beards, wear your religious outfits, go do what you want to do. But there's laws and regulations of what you can and cannot do. You want to pray in the workplace as well? We'll give you a prayer room too. How nice is that?
Yeah.
Go to somebody else's country and they're giving you all of these facilities. All they want you to do is what? Abide by the rules and regulations of the country. Don't hurt no one, dude. Don't upset anybody. Don't commit crime. Look what they've given you. Also, if you think about it, this is quite deep. Imagine how much money is raised in the UK alone. In the UK, how many, not thousands, billions of pounds are raised in charities in the UK, but they're going to another country. You raise millions and millions of pounds, but we were sending it to Africa, to here, to wherever. We're sending the money out of this country to support other countries. Millions of pounds. Why can't we do that here as well? Why can't we help the homeless? Why is there any homeless? My challenge was that I'm going to make sure that in a few years that there wouldn't be a single registered homeless. There'll be none in Peterborough. There'll be poor and needy. There'll be beggars and all that. You can't stop that. But actual registered homeless, I'm going to make sure that there's a workshop, there's something, and we're going to tackle this, and we're going to make sure there's no homeless in Peterborough. Then we'll do it city by city, because we can do it. There's money, there's power, there's educated people. Why can't we do it? Why can't we do it, and why can't we help these people? Do you understand? So
I do, yeah.
I've got loads of stuff in my head that I want to do, and I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to do it.
Mate, I love that. I think it's time for a final question, and then I'm going to move on to my quickfire questions, which I ask everybody. Final question: What do you want? What do you want the key thing for people who are listening to take away from this today?
Be kind. Every single person on the planet, and it's free. It's not going to cost you anything. Just be kind. And if something does not align with you and you disagree with it, do it in an educated way. Put your point across. Don't be silent about it. Tell people, but learn from it.
I love that.
Learn from it. Be kind. And honestly, if anybody wants to join our team, all you need is a big heart. If you're willing to unite and help every race, religion, color, and creed, and you want to make history, and you want to be a part of one of the best families in the world, join Team Unspoken. It's a family, man. And there's no bosses, by the way. There's no bosses. There's no you're gonna come in with your expertise, and we're gonna use that, and we're gonna make it better.
Nice. I like that.
It's what we're gonna do.
I like that. 5 quickfire questions.
Go for it.
How do you develop yourself?
I think self-love is the best form of development in the world. Gotta take time out for yourself. Self-love. Mental health okay. Health okay. Am I good? Is my cup full enough? Can I pour into other people's cup, or is it empty? If it's empty, I just kick back and just fill it up again and then go back. Self-development all the time, self-love.
Nice. 3 tips for success.
3 tips for success. Again, mental health check-in. Always stay positive. And if you know that you can't answer the question, or you don't know the answer, don't blag it. Say that I want to get back to you. And whatever you say, always go back to that person.
Love that. 3rd question. Advice for your younger self.
I wish I started this when I was about 12. Honestly, I've wasted a lot of time. If I could go back in time, I promise you this. My goodness, man. I would have started motivational speaking as soon as I heard my voice. Biggest mistake of my life, when people said to me, do this, do that, and the other, I wasted a lot of time. So, if God ever took me back in time, I'll save a lot more lives, and I'll educate myself, and I'll go into motivational speaking a lot more years before I did what I did.
Love that. What sacrifices have you made?
Family time. That's a lot of time my family saving the world.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of time when people were having fun and I was going out in my car trying to save someone to do something, especially family time. I've lost a lot of time with my family, especially my parents.
Okay. Final question. Discipline or motivation, which is more important?
Discipline.
And why?
Motivation only lasts for a little while, like a Rocky film. All of us can go to watch a Rocky film. In the morning, you'll be eating raw eggs, you'll go for a run, and then you're thinking, allow this, and doing it. But if you're disciplined, you'll go for a run every day. Discipline is what makes you. Motivation, I could go to a school. I'll give the best talk in the world. As soon as they leave, they go, yeah, that guy came in, man, it's good, man. Yeah, great. I'll go to do. But then I'm not there every day.
Mm-hmm.
Then slowly fizzles out. Then it's your discipline. You go back to the talk, say, look, he said this, he said that. That's what keeps you going. We wake up every morning to pray, right? In the morning prayers, 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's there saying, wake up, you got to pray, wake up. No, because we've learned. It's discipline that gets you up. It's discipline to say, good morning, sir. How you doing? You need anything? You imagine doing that every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I move the bins for my neighbour. I never miss it. And if I'm not here, somebody else moves the bins. Discipline. Because you know that if you don't move that bin, his anxiety is going to be all over the place because he's quite old and he wears nappies and stuff. He don't like people going near his bin because they smell. And then he thinks like he's going to smell. It's none of that. It's none of that. Because I've got his bins washed quite regular. And I said, have you ever smelled your bin? Have you ever smelled from it? He goes, it never smells. So there you go then. You don't smell, dude. Keep them going.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to know what you do behind their back. Your job is to make them happy, whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm. On that note, I'm going to end the podcast.
God bless you, man. Thank you so much for having me.
It's been amazing. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
I hope you've enjoyed listening to Atiq today. It's definitely a different perspective and a different point of view. Hopefully it's given you some food for thought and there's some reflection for yourself there to make sure you keep your cup full so you can support others keep theirs too. Thank you very much for joining me. Atiq, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for listening to today's episode of It's Not So Lonely at the Top podcast. I hope today's conversation has given you something really valuable, whether it's an idea, a perspective, or even a reminder of your next step. If you enjoyed this episode, please do make sure you follow and subscribe and review with 5-star feedback. I also challenge you to share it with another business owner or leader who needs to hear it. If you want to go deeper, visit inslat.co.uk to find out more about our mastermind community and coaching. Until next time, keep leading, keep growing, and remember, it's not so lonely at the top when you stop trying to climb alone.